HighCast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What you have in mind when you did that, man?
I was just in that mood. I was just in that zone.
That's like some.
When did you do that?
That was a while ago.
What kind of headspace created that?
I don't know. I just really just hear it and I'll be like, oh, I know kind of where I want to go.
That's fire. Bro.
Yeah, thank you. Just a little. I don't know. It just depends.
Somebody need to put something on that. That was nice.
Thank you.
Chill ass vibe. I love shit like that, bro. It's real smooth.
Peace, family. It's the Black Regalia podcast. I'm Brother Kels.
It's right.
That's he.
And we make the Black Regalia podcast.
Yes, sir.
I gotta find another way to say that because I said it twice. Y'all know it's not right.
Nah, man, it's cool.
I'm about to say shit.
Say
Let
keep
them
it
know.
classy.
You gotta let them know.
Keep it classy. All right, man. Yeah, but what's up, man? What's up? Where y'all at today? What's good this week? Laundry day, Sunday.
I know. I did that yesterday. Come on.
Oh,
shit! Ahead of the curve.
Hey, you feel me?
You came early.
Yeah, bro. I had to get that knocked out, man.
Okay.
Today, pretty good day, though. I'm feeling good, man. Woke up late.
Absolutely.
I was supposed to be in one of my bros' video shoots. Kind of missed that, though. Sorry to say that. But we here.
Okay.
We're going to take on the rest of the day.
Word. You mean the day where you at? I like that.
Hell yeah.
We here on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm. The actual New Year's Eve, guys.
We doing the damn thing.
Y'all
Got
see the
some-
sun out here, but it's still trying to be cold. Fuck y'all doing to me right now, man. Sun want to shine. Let it
Where's my
shine.
vegetation at?
Yeah, let it shine.
I want to see the green.
But you know, it's all good, though, man.
Hell yeah.
How y'all week been?
It been all right. It ain't been that bad. It been all right.
Man,
Yeah, they been straight. Straight.
I done had me a good week. Good
Word.
week, man.
That's good.
Just
Word.
moving and grooving, man. You stand in
In
tune.
flow week.
You feel me? Hell yeah. Shit been straight as hell, though. It just been like real chill at work. We ain't had the irritating supervisors, you know, so we ain't had no real hassle. Everybody that came over there, they was doing their own thing. We all was working, so it was pretty true. It was pretty cool.
Word, man.
Like smooth sailing.
Hell yeah, I was able to get back to myself, man, and say, hey, look, man, when you got one headphone at work, that's a bad deal. You got to talk to people and everything. You just say, come for that extra time, bro. You got both headphones in at work? I'm switching so many platforms. Y'all never catch me, bro. I'm not really here.
That's how I come. I come 2 headphones every day.
Facts.
It was a bad time. I had lost one. I was to buy another one. So, hey, that's all that was.
Makes sense, bro. I've had a turbulent week, but it's good. It's good. It's that good turbulence. It's that. It's
that energetic
you
turbulence.
know. It's that charge.
Hey, what they say, it's the shit that get them going. Niggas
Yeah,
embarrassed.
it's that charge, man. I'm outside, man. It's good.
I feel that.
We had St. Patrick's Day. That was good. I ain't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
I would say
but
this is
that
different.
was a good day.
This is fucking different.
It was a good day, though. It was a good day because, you know, you could just take that time to acknowledge the Twa people of the Irish. So, you know,
Yeah.
you can go whatever way you want to go
Okay.
about it. I'm the OG everything, so it really don't even matter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, like,
So you
St.
got
Patrick
respect.
specifically was a dickhead, so I can't celebrate the specific holiday.
Right.
Just to speak on that day was good, though.
Mm-hmm.
That day was lit. You know, the week has been good, but, you know, it's a little turbulence, but it was good, man, you know. I'm the higher self, dog.
Okay.
I feel that.
We in there.
Yeah.
Stand in
Okay.
tune.
Man, that staying in tune shit powerful, so, man.
It is, bro. I was getting on my bro head at work about that shit, man. And that shit kind of got to an intense conversation. And it was like, yeah.
Yeah, gotta have them.
Yeah. Gotta have it, man. Gotta have it for sure. What I was about to say about the St. Patrick's Day is I don't like the fact that they fuck with green.
Why?
Cause, bro, that's one of my gyms.
Oh, for real? You say you don't like that shit?
Man, but it's all good though. I'm just learning still.
For sure, man.
Learning all the colors.
For sure. That's what I thought too. I'm like, damn, they gonna use the color of the heart chakra, color of love. But you know, that's got its roots too.
Interesting.
Did y'all I wanted to know, did y'all hear about the aliens?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that.
I inquired about the aliens. Hell yeah. I'm like, the who? All right,
The Pentagon said that it might be a mothership in our galaxy, in our solar system. Just approaching slowly, just creeping up on us.
Just bowling.
Pulling up and shit. That's what they said.
Well.
This day has finally come.
Who has
Are y'all ready for what we talked about in season 1?
Yep. Yep.
We've been talking about it.
That's here.
That's it. They say get in the know, man. Get right.
Where the Avengers at?
We here.
We the Avengers, nigga.
I know.
We here
That's
for
what I'm saying. Need them.
What's y'all perspective on that, man? What y'all think shit is? Let's speculate.
I think this shit is exciting.
Word.
Yeah, because it's like you don't know which way this shit gonna swing. So some people do. I'm not where I need to be to know where it's gonna swing though. So this shit is a perspective, man. It's funny seeing how the shit that they actually talking about that's happening right now is not as big as that happening right now.
Yeah.
And it's also a perspective to take that a lot of this shit they not telling us where they getting their sources.
All right. They
And how
show
we can get our sources from them. So it's a funny thing.
Interesting.
Okay.
What's your perspective on it, Smoke?
I guess I'm more so indifferent about it right now.
Right.
Like, I don't really like knowing that it's approaching is cool, but it's like I need to see a massive change or something actually happen for it to like really
Set in.
kick something in gear for real. I don't really. They've been out here. It ain't really too crazy.
There's been encounters since.
It's like that shit been around, so it's like I don't really be surprised by much that happened though nowadays.
It's been encounters since like ancient times.
Yeah. So I don't feel too different right now. We'll see. We'll see if they make a statement or some shit just magically disappear or blow up. We'll see.
Niggas be seeing shit.
They be seeing shit.
Niggas be recording shit sometimes too.
Yeah. I seen Ashanti post a video supposedly of it was funny because it was like they said it was star seeds falling type shit.
Star seeds falling.
Yeah. It's crazy. They had that shit on the news too.
Hey, why not? Shit. Why
Hey, it might be. Shit. I don't know.
The way shit been going, though, if they gonna show me, I'm damn near buying not to believe it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because shit that they show is always a little bit it's different from what it actually is. Probably a completely different story. But they spun it and it makes sense.
And that shit was on the
Okay.
news too. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's that.
Sheesh, man. I don't know. Man.
I've been seeing a lot of shit on the news for real. I ain't gonna lie.
You been watching the news?
No, it's just like I end up seeing like an article. Like I'll be on YouTube and I'll watch like a video about something. Like I had another video I seen that was talking about the CNN was covering young men are single, most young women aren't. I just been seeing a lot of shit like on the news, like on news articles and like the videos about they actually talking about the shit that people actually talking about now. Mm-hmm. So it's just being a little interesting shit I be seeing like on little articles.
Probably trying to re-grasp the audience because all these other...
Because like, all the
It's
other
like
bullshit,
niggas
I think the
being-
bullshit ain't working no more. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of think it's like it's the bullshit. It's working, but it's not working to the same degree. I feel like a lot of people kind of falling out of paying attention to certain shit now.
I think at this point it's just blatant social engineering.
Oh,
It's
man.
like you could almost refer to the news as like social news.
Yeah.
Like this is diaspora news. Like this is not the news no more. This is like cultural news.
Yeah. I can't say that only because I don't watch the news enough to know if that's true. So it might be. It may be.
I'm not. The news is not TV. The news is the media's
Everything as a whole.
what's going on in the news.
Yeah.
Like the say. So like that shit is just like it's just in your face now. Like nigga, what you said the topic was? What was that? CNN said what?
It was like CNN covering most young men are single, but most young women are not.
So that's what I want to know.
That was not like that was a nuts. Like I'm like, oh,
perspective on that.
I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
What agenda they been pushing out here lately? I will fucking imagine.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing I was gonna say is when people looking at the news and everything, just make sure you have a cross reference. Be able to cross reference that because that'll be able to counter that argument in the same sense. So that's
Yes,
a good
sir.
thing to have for sure.
Yes, sir.
My mama, she heavy in the news. I don't be watching TV like that though, so I don't really catch a lot of live events. You know what I mean? So I had to find out about it after it already happened, and then go from there, moving forward. Try to get caught up from when I was left off at, get caught up, and then it happened like that type deal.
Right. I feel that, man. Sometimes I just be seeing shit my damn self.
Say in the making.
Yeah, I be seeing shit coming sometimes.
I dig that. Say a lot of times you can, man. Like woo.
I be on Yahoo Finance a lot.
I be seeing that on there when I be getting up like my little browser shit. Too.
What?
Yahoo Finance shit.
Yeah, I be on there a lot.
They show you some shit too. And Apple News, that shit pop up on my phone.
Yeah, all the little news
Top
that they
stories.
should be sweet. And I be checking the Washington Post.
Ooh, yeah.
I check the Washington Post.
They got some good.
Every now and again, they tell the truth.
That's what I say. I was just about to say they got some good publishers and some bad ones, man, for sure. But
Yeah.
they out here. That's just part of the social engineering, like you just said. You know, they got people placed in certain areas to where they like, yeah, you gonna handle that.
Yeah.
you gonna handle
Facts.
that. So that shit is a crazy game how they playing it, man. But people that's coming, man, Nibiru.
Think so?
That was my first thought. I was like, it's a who? It's a what in the atmosphere? Oh man, they here already.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. Got some more work to do. Let me clean up some more, man.
Niggas will figure that one out when we get to that bridge, right?
No, facts. Just because they in the atmosphere, that don't really mean too much either.
Like you said earlier, they been here.
Yeah, they've been here.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it ain't really.
Y'all didn't. If they been here, I knew the mothership was coming one day.
Yeah.
Been reporting there since.
Man, she pulling up.
Yeah. Probably
You know
been
what
en
I'm
route
saying?
this whole time. It just took that long.
You know what I'm saying? She
So-
gonna come by water too.
So that's
You said water?
what you mean?
The ship gonna come by water.
I might know what you're saying, man. I might know what you're saying.
Hey,
I
take
might need a little more context
Take
too.
it how you want to take
Oh,
it.
man. Oh, man. So that's an off-scene conversation for sure, brother.
We got weed, brother.
Oh, yeah, no,
we got weed in the rest of the day. We good, man. We here.
And the sun out. Hey, I'm getting it right now. Hold on.
We here.
Hey,
It's
hold
New
on.
Year's Eve, brother.
Hey, but look though. Damn.
Yeah, we gotta go buy the party elements for tomorrow.
Okay. I'm game. We talking about this spaceship though, man. Y'all seen this shit? That wasn't a spaceship, but it was some shit about a drone. They were saying they got blew up over the Black Sea. Russia hadn't blew up the
Another weather balloon.
US.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a weather balloon. They blew up one of our drones, $30 million drone. Blew that bitch up. They rolled past it like 19 times. They said it just kept.
So they observed it for a minute.
Spraying
Slid
gas
back.
on it and everything. So they got more shit going on with that. And I think that is real funny how, if it is a mothership.
Who did that? Who shot it down?
Russia. They saying Russia did. It got shot down over the Black Sea.
Russia didn't shoot down the alien craft.
But they said it wasn't alien craft. They said that it was the U.S.
Okay.
drone. Yeah, a $30 million. Our $30 million U.S. drone.
Got that nigga out of here.
It was just an empty drone.
Oh yeah. Empty joint. I did hear about that.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, you know, they talking that, and they gonna continue to try to excite propaganda with them two over there and shit. But
It's like the
motherboard in our
same
atmosphere.
news going on everywhere though.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
So it's like, I don't know. I can't tell you how much I don't give a fuck.
Shit, I just want to know what SpaceX doing. Hey, man, what the Space Warriors doing, bro?
Elon bum ass and them.
Hey, man, I'm saying my money went to it.
Where's the Galactic Avengers?
Hey,
I'm
bro,
telling
what
you.
you doing, man?
I was promised Galactic Avengers.
All these asteroids I want to talk about hitting us.
Oh,
and
speaking
shit,
of the
man.
Galactic Space Force, that boy Trizump said he finna get arrested Tuesday.
I seen that.
Trump
I
about to
saw
get
that.
arrested?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah,
I don't know if I don't know if it was on Facebook or Twitter. He came back somewhere. And
he said it on I think his social media app.
"Oh shit, I ain't know."
So what brother man?
And he was telling them the protest is that's the word that's going around. I haven't actually had time to like look into this yet, but because I think I seen it today. But just speaking of that, you know, because he the one who put that in play, that intergalactic space force. But
So he about to get locked up for them niggas not doing their part or something like that?
I don't know, man. I ain't really had a chance to look into it yet, but shit,
That's an interesting thing. Like,
right?
man, you know?
Right.
That's real crazy. I over the time though, I had went back. Definitely need that for sure. I had went
We
back.
got machines and shit now. We need to program them shits. As you were saying, brother, my bad.
No, you good. I had went back and shit to look at some of the banks and everything. You know, Silicon Valley, how that shit done happened and everything. Talking about Yahoo Finance, talking about Trump and what the fuck he done did and everything.
Uh-huh.
So it was a stop that supposedly that they had put in back in 2008 when a similar thing had happened, but it was the housing crash. But they saying this is like, you know, this is the banking crash, which is completely different, which was because one was dealing with bonds, one was dealing with housing insurance and everything. I thought it was real interesting that they were saying that this is something that Obama had did. Obama had put in place and Trump had came through and lifted, which was causing the similar scenario of what happened. That's something else they're pinning on Trump. Hey, they want this boy out of here.
Oh yeah,
They like this. He gonna be the reason everything happened.
yeah.
over
They
here.
gonna blame him for everything.
Every fucking
Scapegoat.
thing.
Yep.
Make him the scapegoat
You gotta
for the
have
whole
somebody.
reason America fall.
That shit crazy.
The whole time, Bush set this up a while ago.
Oh yeah, I for sure believe that.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, probably.
It's been set up.
I
So
believe that.
the way that the shit was going forward, you going like off the New World Order shits.
It depends on what people are associating that with.
Okay.
This is based on the chain of presidents though, that had certain missions to carry out. Okay,
To lead towards the higher
yeah,
agenda.
this had to happen.
Hey man, I can see it. I can see it being. I can see it for sure. I can see it for sure. Cause I've been trying to figure out, you know, so what's gonna be the next swing and everything. It had me thinking, you know, when I first heard about the banks and everything, you know, we talked about it on the pod, but it was like, damn, what banks is gonna be next?
Right.
But the way that everything was going on, it's like I forget about the FDIC. Supposedly they're supposed to be our friends, so they're supposed to insure all depositors up to $250,000. That's it. That's only it. So you got more than
Nothing more than that.
$250,000, you feel me? Like it's a bad case.
They giving the citizens more. They all their money back though.
Hell yeah, they said they was gonna do it from
Supposedly.
fees that all of
Speaking
the
of
banks
money.
pay into it. What's up?
San Francisco offered you niggas $5 million a head in reparations.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Where they was
Talking
let me
about
just speak in actually what happened. Let me preface this. San Francisco, amongst other recommendations, one of them was giving you niggas $5 million ahead in reparations. And a couple other perks. Maybe I still got the article here. Yes, I do. They was gonna give you niggas $5 million and
Ahead.
$5 million a
the
head.
elimination of personal debt and tax burdens,
Yeah, that too.
guaranteed an annual incomes of $97,000 for 250 years, and homes in San Francisco for just $1 a family. And
What's the catch-22?
What you niggas thought about that when y'all heard that, or you just now hearing that?
So,
What do you think about that?
I just now hearing it, and the first thing I thought about was as soon as they try to get niggas money, they gonna devalue it. They gonna switch the currency. Like, you niggas got y'all money. What the fuck y'all mad about? We just on this now.
I thought it was pretty cool at first.
Y'all, anybody else hear this country music?
Mm-mm.
Oh, all right.
I'll probably hear it right now.
That's how you feeling, bro? You want some country shit in your head?
Well, no, I think it's cool. Like, it's like, I understand the devaluing thing too, though, because what if they do change some other shit? Well, as soon as they give you the money, yeah. But I don't know. Mm-hmm. I also consider the fact that niggas been asking for something, so it's like it's either something or nothing at this point. So niggas can be like, we want it or we don't want it.
They're gonna expect a partnership with you now. You gotta reinvest back with them now. You got the money.
You don't gotta reinvest.
No,
back.
you gotta reinvest with me, or you're not getting.
I feel like that depends on what you want to do.
I feel that.
Yeah, that depends. You can reinvest if you want to. I mean, shit. That probably wouldn't be the first thing on my docket to do because that's kind of how we got here. So.
Yeah, I was smarter.
Yeah, so I probably would think about putting things in place to make money with the money for real. But that's right now, they just talking about that in San Francisco. So I want to know if they going to try to do that globally. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But if it does, that's cool. We'll see.
I thought it was another spot that was doing that.
It was another. I think California was talking about proposing that shit too. Like, but it's just like, it's like with shit like that, it's a waiting game. We gonna see.
Yeah. They're gonna rely on the next generation.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah, like you might not even see that shit. Your kids might see it for real. For like, I don't know how long it's gonna take if they do it.
See, that's like in a situation like that. That'd be a okay scenario for you to still pass it down, but it's like something got to happen for the people that's here now, and then something got to happen for the people that's coming later. You feel me? It just can't be a now and later. So
I get the deal for 250 years.
250 years. So that's
starting now, moving forward.
I don't know about that, but
250 years. Like if we was to
I don't know if it's starting now or moving forward.
Oh, it's when exactly it's starting.
It might.
I don't know all that, but
see, that's another thing too. The detail.
I ain't with it.
You ain't with it?
I ain't with it at all.
Too late for all that shit, huh? Shaking hands, nigga.
Nah, man, not exactly, but
they said, hell no. Said, nah, fuck that.
Nah, it's just like we don't need money. That's not what we need.
We don't need money? What?
Nah, we don't need that. We need psychological repairs. We need education. We need home etiquette skills and shit. We need mental restoration. Like we need.
You don't think we can get that with the money too? No.
We're not gonna do that with no money.
We not, but it was a thought.
Did you see what summer? What summer do we all like?
2016.
No, the other one with all the money.
Oh, 2019.
Yeah. After the pandemic summer.
Nah, that was a good summer.
You see what we did?
Niggas did fuck it up though. Niggas did enjoy themselves.
Fuck some of this money up. I keep telling you that.
You're right. Yeah, got to fuck it up. Right? Niggas do fuck it up.
That's a perspective for sure.
I feel like everybody didn't, but the people that didn't,
we are not
who didn't
going to do the right things with $5 million.
As a whole, we not
a person.
Yeah.
Everybody
like you ain't even talking about breaking this shit.
That's what I got.
You ain't even talking about breaking this shit down amongst community.
Yeah, that nigga said $5 million per person.
Eligible black adult, but no cap. The bill is a whole bunch of LGBT stuff because it's targeted to a certain community that happens to be full of those residentials in San Francisco specifically.
So they're gonna have people looking at considering to
being black.
Yeah, they did the same thing with the Dow Jones. This is like American classic shit. But
They gotta start changing these words in these contracts and shit. Like y'all gotta word this shit correctly.
Bunch of sauce.
Yeah. Contractual language is a game.
They do say that.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck. Niggas be thinking. And personally for me, $5 million and all that bullshit for 250 years is not enough. for what the fuck you took from me.
I agree, but you don't think it'll help?
It may everything.
Because I was about to say,
but look, though,
I need that fire right now.
But look though,
I ain't gonna front.
But I'm saying though, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is this: everything is help from where the fuck you put me.
True,
nigga. So like that's not necessarily a scale for me. You feel me? Like it's more like, nigga, I need what you took.
Yeah.
And you know what the fuck you took. Everything. You still got it.
Everything.
I know you got it. You know you got it. Give me my shit.
Really give me the world back, for real.
Literally.
The world really is ours. You know?
Literally. Give me my shit.
That's just being fair, y'all.
We don't need to discuss who the children of these people is or none of that shit. We don't
gotta talk about that. It's really ours.
You know it's my shit.
Yeah.
Give me my shit. I know it's my shit. That bitch know it's my shit. Give me my shit.
But you know, that puts certain people at a disadvantage.
That's not my fucking problem. Ain't nobody tell you to imbalance the world.
But that's why I keep saying that shit ain't gonna happen.
No one told you.
That ain't gonna happen.
Bitch, it's your fault the aliens are here. Cause you did this.
Yeah, I agree. You do gotta
You
made the bed. You gotta lay in that bitch.
Keep playing with atomic bombs and time machines and shit.
Yeah, y'all do gotta lay in your bed for sure.
You the one doing that with your demonic ass.
Send missiles into outer space to blow up asteroids and shit.
Yeah.
Nuclear explosions in space.
Hey, man.
Bitch, are you crazy?
Y'all better leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah.
You blowing up atomic bombs in the primordial waters.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Just testing shit out just for shits and giggles. Yeah.
Space is a vacuum.
Okay.
I'll be damned. Anyways, man, what else y'all got, man? What y'all on, man?
Shit.
I give you that. I think though, I don't think everybody gonna bottom out though. Pandemic summer was a fucking perspective.
5 million.
You get niggas 5 million.
Pandemic summer was 50,000 or less, maybe.
We gonna have some people though that's definitely gonna like. You gotta look at it. It was a lot more cons than pros, but it's gonna be some pros in there. It's gonna be some people that's gonna
gonna be some pros.
So where the people that's doing the cons, they run out and then they gonna have to resort to something else. They might come over here to the gangland like, all right, bet we family again.
Niggas gonna be on their last million like, I'm finna fuck this up.
Niggas is, you ain't lying, nah.
Man.
Niggas like, still a millionaire.
Ooh, boy.
I'm finna fuck this up.
I dig that though.
But shit, that's like something I've been watching on YouTube. I've been down this YouTube rabbit hole a lot lately. I ain't gonna lie. So I've been on YouTube
tunneling?
I've been looking at shit. I've been looking at shit, y'all.
I've been looking at shit.
So I was looking and I came across this guy named Billy Carson.
For better knowledge.
Yeah. He was talking about consciousness. And I don't know what it was. It's probably the day or the whatever mood I was in. You know, I was open to hearing it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to listen to this today. So I'm listening to it and I'm like, He was talking about how, like, you know how you be saying it's 11 dimensions and all that. He was kind of talking about that and, what are those called? The crystals. Fuck that like each layer you go through. It's like, because we on like a third dimension, but from the fourth dimension, it casts a shadow. So we really made a light waves, but as a shadow from another dimension. It's like only beings from like higher dimensions can see down, like you be saying and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn. And then like he kind of proved the science with it. So he was talking about how they got all of the top scholars or whatever, and they went and basically tried to figure out what the fuck consciousness and what the fuck the world really was. He was talking about, let me make sure I'm pronouncing this right. I believe it was Adinkra codes and like how the world is really a program.
Like a Fibonacci.
All of this shit is really like a program. Like even if you want to say simulation, as people say, you even say that. Like it's all that.
Like an experiment.
Yeah, it's like an experiment.
Like a matrix.
In the shadow of other universes. We are the shadow of other universes that we can't see. And I was just like, You know how like some shit, you'll hear some shit and you be like, that shit kind of like blow your mind a little bit.
Right.
And I was just sitting there like, You know, I've heard it. I know we've talked about it and stuff like that. And I was just sitting there just randomly thinking like, damn, all this shit really is kind of made up for real. like,
Made up as fuck.
like he was talking about. Like, I know how you had told me about atoms because we never actually touch anything.
Ever.
It's like we don't actually touch anything. It's just like the repulsion or whatever. So all of this stuff really ain't even matter. We'd go right through it if it wasn't for stuff like that. And I don't know, that shit just had me mind fucked. Like I'm like, damn, bro. Like I'm really sitting here like we really in a matrix. You know, this shit really that.
Man,
I'd even go to say like
And we really in another dimension. And he was like, all time exists at the same time. Time is like not an actual construct. So it's like the present is happening right here, but maybe in how other people from or entities from other dimensions will look down on it, everything is happening at a different space at the same time. So I'm really here right now, but I'm already in the future already. And I'm already in the past at the same time. That shit is nuts. Like I was like, that's kind of crazy. Like I'm already future me. I'm already there. I just don't know it yet.
that's why they said you got that line.
Like I'm really already there. I just don't.
Yeah.
It's all happening at the same time. It's just
your future you, your you if you made the other decision that you thought about making you, your that you's decision that it thought about making too, all at the same time you're the another you. And that's what's being introduced to the masses, the idea of the multiverse.
And then the consciousness, like he was saying, like your consciousness actually is like a connected to kind of like a higher consciousness or like a high. So it's like whatever I think in my head, don't just stay in my head. It leave my head and go out and come back. And I'm just like,
quantum entanglement.
at first it didn't make sense to me.
So what do you
kind of didn't
what
make
do
sense
you think like when I tell you like your hair and your thoughts are connected and you sending signals out. You an antenna. You get your shit from up there.
Yeah.
And it come back.
But I mean, I don't really
That's literally what that is.
conceptualize it. 'Cause I don't feel that shit leaving my head. So it's just like, I don't know. It's like crazy for real. Like, I don't know.
You do.
That shit just be nuts. It's just like, I was just sitting there like, damn, dog. This what you be talking about. This shit is nuts.
You know what helped me realize that shit? It was an anime, bro, that tried to put me on, bro. And they was talking about like intimate domain, some shit like that.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. That shit made me realize
The
that.
gods.
And then Stranger Things.
Yeah, I kept telling people Stranger Things was onto some shit.
Stranger Things put a lot of you niggas on.
They was onto some shit on Stranger Things. I swear to God. I keep telling everybody that. I be like, nah, that's some different shit.
Stranger Things put a lot of niggas on.
Yeah.
And when they came through, when you were saying the past,
To just concepts.
the past, the present, and the future is all current. The Buddha in your mirror put me on with that.
I put a lot of niggas on with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit was like, yeah, I
Wonderful
get that
book.
for sure. I get that for sure. Yeah.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean the Matrix thing is like it's like you would have to know some shit about atoms to put that together.
Yeah.
Like you were saying. Like everything has polarity.
Yeah.
Down to the cells, nigga. Down to atoms.
Macro and micro.
And what polarity does is causes toroidal fields. And toroidal fields is basically that magnetosphere I showed you in the book that like go around your body or whatever, you know.
Biosphere?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
your
your
biofield.
kind of like your aura.
Yeah, your aura, all that shit, your chakra, all that shit, your energy, chi, all that shit. It's your bubble of it though. And when you touch it, that's what's causing the repulsion. It's electromagnetism. The same shit that the sun is made of. But niggas gotta know some shit about atoms for real.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you,
To put the science on that.
yeah, man. So the metaphysics of it.
Yeah, like you gotta know the sciences of what's going on with it. Like ain't nobody talking no mumbo jumbo, nigga. It's sacred ancient science niggas be studying. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't this shit ain't just no shit. Niggas not making this shit up. Like this shit like
That's what it be.
this what it is for real.
All right, so that's
Niggas be thinking that shit made up for real.
That's why I used to
That's
tell
what it
niggas like,
is.
no, it's not what y'all think it is. Like this shit is something. It got structure, it's rules, it's an order to it and everything. Like this shit is a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
hold up the universe in itself.
Yeah, like we really in a universe inside a universe and like a vacuum of a shadow of another universe type shit. And that's like insane when you look from the top down. That's kind of
But
crazy.
all that's talking about is just dimensional jumping.
Yeah, like that's
Which you do all the time though.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why you got to realize who God is. Arm, leg, arm, head, right? That's man.
Man, look, man. You know what else?
I've never seen you lower the chair. What's going on?
I was actually trying to figure out how to stop the back from going down. I ain't feel like playing with it again, so we here now. But I also took a look down into bios tuning because I got the book Tuning Your Biosphere, and I got some tuning forks. And I was,
you got some forks?
Yeah, I got some forks.
Where they at?
At the crib. They at the crib for sure.
We finna go smoke at your house.
All right, for sure. At the crib, I got some forks. I had wanted to actually, start looking into it. So I looked around and said, and it's like whole fucking science there. Like you said, went to YouTube University. It's a whole science.
YouTube University. Apply self. Yes. I like that.
Biotuning and shit. I'm like, that shit was dope. And she was talking about that. She was talking about when you're using the forks and everything, you gotta attack the magnets field. You feel me? You gotta be able to bring it in. It's gonna be like you said, electromagnets, certain shit within our field.
Electromagnetism, resistance, and all of that.
It's gonna be certain shit that come in, and when she was doing it, it's like you would hear it get louder, and then it mellow out, and if it get louder, that resistance is usually trauma there. And she was saying how our biosphere pretty much attacks trauma and our past experiences. It's all still held within us on our biosphere. I'm like, that shit is fucking crazy. So she said she pretty much could know, like, you can gauge age and everything, and closer and further you get. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. And what was even more crazy was the fact that she was saying that
I'm gonna plug you with the girl that did me.
Okay, fire.
That's hard.
Hell yeah. It's even more crazy. Shorty was saying that you can do it without the person actually being present.
Yep.
I'm like, yo.
It's just frequency, you can transmit it. But I just be real and shit like that, because these devices do fuck up the tone. They do fuck up the tone a little bit.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on, man. We ain't done. I went to Boston Tea Room, got me some Shung. What you saying, bro?
That Shung guy been going crazy for you?
Yeah. I gotta get some more. I want to get some more.
Okay.
I'm from the crib out with that shit, man.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
You meditate with it yet?
No, I haven't. Actually haven't meditated in a long time. I just bought some white sage the other day, and that shit felt good as hell.
We can have a party.
You feel me? So I'm game for sure. I was a little all over the place trying to explore a little bit of everything.
That's good. It's good I think it's good to explore self, man, especially in times where you're single or whatever. But not just explore self, and go out and, be reckless in life and all of that. But more so really explore self. Go into your inner self and explore your inner walls inside and what you draw power from, what make you feel good, what get you to that level of production. You know what I'm saying? What bring you to that space where you can kind of be who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not drown in whatever the week or the day got you going through.
Yeah.
Oh man, make all that shit that much more meaningful. Cause now you got some other shit that you're interested in. Keep you going, man. Keep you going.
Yeah.
But that lady with the biotuning, she had the concept of citizen scientists, and that made me think about like alchemy, and alchemists and shit like that. I'm like, okay, that shit pretty dope when you really think about it. Think about how hard that shit would be. I'm a citizen scientist. That shit hard, bro. You can whip up some shit for their ass, man. Come on, man. You a citizen scientist type deal. You feel me? Like, that shit hard.
Definitely, man. Fucking geniuses here.
Yeah, man.
What else you got, man?
Whew.
We off your docket. Smoke.
I also got I found this theory, right? They said your life flashes before your eyes when you're about to die because your brain doesn't process how to handle the problem. So it goes through all of your memories to figure out how it can handle the solution, but it can't find it because you ain't never died before.
So it's fucking brain get up at that point.
So it's like your brain just be like going. And I thought that was like nuts because I'm like, because they broke it down in a way that was like, you know how like, okay, if you a kid and you fall and you scrape your knee or whatever. Yeah, that shit hurt, but it's like you find new ways to counter that. Like, oh, eventually, your brain develops enough, or you might put your hands down because you finna fall. You don't want to fall on your face or nothing like that. So it's like your brain can process like smaller things that you can remember that you can counteract. But when it's some shit like, you can't counteract it, your brain just like gets it going up through every memory trying to figure out a way to get out the situation. But that's like why your life flashes before your eyes right before you die. And I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy because it's like, it can't find a solution. It's like it can't find a solution to the problem.
Shit, you better John Wick that nigga.
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah, I thought that was like crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking like, damn, that's interesting.
I might hypothesize that like the supercomputer brain knows what death is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't you probably I mean, I don't know if you see all your memories before you even go.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure you don't see all. I'm pretty sure you see a lot of them though.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could just be you being weighed up on the scales about what you done did your whole life. That could be like Judgment Day type shit.
Oh, that actually
near
don't
death
sound that bad. Yeah, I could see that too.
That could be like when you get your little, if you know where you finna go next. Like
right.
You either finna reincarnate or you finna go to wherever you believe it is. You know what happened, but it could be that. So it's like I don't know, but I might think it's some other shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit was interesting as hell. I was like, okay,
that's a hell of a perspective to take in, man.
That
shit just sound like some anxiety, though.
Yeah, it definitely sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, like
talking about that shit sounds
fear,
like
that's
rush or some shit.
It sounds a little strange, but most of the shit is kind of strange when you think about it.
Science is strange.
Yeah, so it's like, damn.
Bunch of tested theories. It's not a theory if it's proven, so
and even
science.
It even with stuff like that. We was having a conversation the other day, and I couldn't exactly remember what it stemmed from, but I had a question. What do you guys consider are the attributes of God?
Some attributes of God.
Yes. What are the attributes of God?
Being modest, being humble, being showing gratitude, being loving, being joyful, being nurturing, guiding, protecting.
Those are some pretty godly attributes.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
pretty freaking godly.
What about you?
Omnipotent, omnipresent.
Present for sure. That's the only time you got control of.
Powerful. Wise. Creative. Chaotic.
It's crazy that you say chaotic.
Balanced. Definitely that guidance word. Light. Forgiving and caring. And you get into those type of things.
Right. Okay.
That's what I think a couple attributes of
Okay.
God is.
Having a sense of oneness with people, being able to connect to the collective.
I feel like a God can be all types of things. Like God ain't even just one thing.
It's everything.
It's anger. God can be, omnipotent, omnipresent, omnipotence.
You said chaotic. I was going to say the ability to be able to fuck shit up when you need to, but not to act in that manner
Krishna
at all
energy.
times. You feel me?
Good Krishna energy. We love Krishna.
I was about to say, I think the attributes of God are, like you said, omnipotent for sure, conscious, wise, slow to anger, but still able to be angry, solid, sturdy.
As they come, huh?
Yeah, solid, like sturdy. And
a 4.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like, I think it's along that forgiveness line too. Being able to forgive and the ability to be able to hold too many grudges. So I think those attributes: loving, caring, loyal, happy, genuinely happy. I think those are attributes of God.
So it's safe to say we all think God is a human.
Yeah.
Every human. No, not every human, but most humans.
Yeah.
But
I was watching the video that Dame Dash I had shared earlier about God being a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that.
You think God is a woman?
I do.
Oh,
that's the like abilities.
yeah.
I agree with what he was saying.
Creator.
It was like he was like they can create life. And he was like going back and forth with the interview, like, can you create life? And like, obviously not, but it's like, you know, I just think that if there's a God, it's a woman.
Niggas think it's magic though. Niggas think he magically sprinkled some woman dust out of a nigga rib or some shit in a garden with their eyes closed.
Well,
And they didn't know they was naked.
I mean,
All types of shit was going on. And that happened on a rock.
It's a lot of opinions of what initially happened. You know, it's a lot of ideas that people have about stuff like that. You know, they believe it.
Nah, facts, big.
Why?
Facts.
My dad was just talking to me about that last night, quite literally.
What?
Female being God.
Word. What is his opinion? If you care to share.
It's like female is God. She has the ability to create life. A man is God. He has the ability to give life.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's like a 1 and a 2 type of possibility. I'm like, no, I understand. My dad not really religious, though. You know, he don't really speak much on it, though. So for him to speak on it a little, it was just like, that's the perspective I'm taking in from you, for sure.
Nice.
Right.
You know?
That's dope shit.
Yeah.
I think like God is like a consciousness thing.
Word.
I believe we all like.
I'm moving to
It's
that.
like it's like you can act devilish just like you can act godly. I just think that it's more of a concept than it is like a certain thing.
Right. You don't think it's no magic. You don't think
I don't think it's
you don't
like
think it's
a
no magic
single-
mystery sky nigga?
It's not. No, I don't think that.
So no magic mystery sky nigga.
No, I don't think.
All right, get us some claps. I need some claps.
Yeah, I don't think God is like one thing or one entity. I think that shit is just like a collective thing of just that consciousness. Being in that mode, being in that zone or that flow. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. It's like you can be godly, you can be devilish. It's like you can be the devil because you acting devilish.
In all honesty and in all respect to the word, I think God is undefined, honestly. It's just undefinable. It's some shit.
It's some shit you just don't really know.
That's what God is. Some shit. It's some shit for real. When you go to that, when you get to that space and you get to meet whatever the fuck it is for the first time. Like, oh.
That's like tying into the what is it? The African guys in spirituality.
The Orisha?
Yeah, like the
That's your
the
root.
wind, the sun, them shit like that.
Okay.
I'm like, damn, that shit was pretty crazy. Everything it would be a god, but that'd be considered blasphemy too, though, to say for a lot of people. To say, you feel me?
Yeah, but everything is an attribute of God.
Yeah.
That's like
The wind got the breath of Tefnut in it. That's the life force. When you breathe, you can. That's the only way you finna live on this bitch as a human.
For sure.
That's the life force, an attribute of God. So you right.
Yeah.
Ain't no you wrong. You right. You can't. You not finna beat this ancient shit.
Yeah, that shit was a perspective for sure. I'm like, okay. I picked up some new books from what's that? Boston Tea Room. I was gonna pick up something on that. They had something referencing that. They had an African spirituality session. That's interesting. They had a couple different ones. It's like Asia, African, fucking North America, shit like that. It was pretty different though. I'm like, all right. I never really realized all the books they had up in there.
Oh yeah, they got a nice little selection. Some of that shit's bullshit though.
I peed because there's a lot of copies. I peed.
Some of that shit's some bullshit, but them niggas straight.
Some of that shit is some hoopla.
For real.
No, that's like the way of the superior man. When they talking about the air and the wind and shit.
Oh yeah, no, I like that one.
I actually just seen this.
I like that
TikTok.
one, and I like As a Man Thinketh.
As a man thinking, I think I heard of that one. I don't think I grabbed that one though. But I was watching this TikTok, bro, and that was a perspective. And she was talking about how the wind is just, pretty much like energy coming through.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's energy in another dimension that we just can't see yet, and this here is strong energy for us. And I'm like, that's a perspective. And she's like, the perspective she used, she was like, she had tied it into like anime. She like, think about it, every time people power up, what do they do? It'd be like huge ass wind turbulence.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everything go crazy.
Turning the colors and shit like
Yeah,
that.
hell
It
yeah.
ain't nothing but the manifestation wheel. Like I feel like in all this conscious shit, you just gotta know the science. Like stop. We should stop knowing what a nigga wrote somewhere and put on the internet or in a book. Like know the science. Learn that things manifest at red first, and then they go up the colors. Like it's not
So that's how
fucking
it
rocket science. Like if you used to see shit manifest, the lowest shit is always red. The most craziest shit is always purple.
Right.
And it align with your pineal gland. The green shit is the heart. It's good for the whole fucking soul. Like all that shit is all tied in, bro. And if you learn the science of it and stop trying to quote niggas raps, you know what I'm saying? You be all right out here.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Man. Oh, I had another question too.
Oh, you on fire.
Oh yeah, I'm on
This
fire.
nigga on
today.
fire, E.
So that's like we were saying with the like I was saying earlier with CNN too. I had this theory, right?
Right.
And I was just looking at every other culture. And like, you know,
Oh, shit.
I was looking at us as a whole, and I was looking at other cultures as a whole and what they doing right and what they may be doing wrong or what we doing right and what we may be doing wrong or whatever. And I was thinking, maybe is the solution to our financial and dating problem arranged marriages?
Arranged marriages, hell no.
Like, for real though.
Is divorce still able to happen?
I ain't think that far. See,
'Cause I said all the motherfucker gonna do is go get it annulled.
yeah, I'm about to say,
I'm out of here.
y'all don't think that could fix certain problems
Yeah.
that people have? Because I think it could.
Yeah.
Because I look at other cultures when they have arranged marriages, or not even just arranged, but they can't like date a certain type of way like everybody is like freely. When they be like, oh, you can only date with your own, and you can only do this,
Structured
that.
life.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm looking at it from a structure standpoint. I'm looking at it like, damn, they sure is doing better than us with this shit though. I don't know, man. Letting people do what they want to do don't seem like it always work. Kind of sometimes.
That's always been our problem.
Yeah.
We can't stay on code with each other, as Tahir Rashid says.
Yeah.
Like we keep on. We got a denomination of niggas want to do this, want to do that, and somewhere along the lines we violate each other's rules. Now we at war. Now we infighting.
Now we into it.
Yeah, now we infighting. Now niggas is taking advantage of us infighting. That's how we lost the whole world. So it's like we always been like that. It's just that I think that's just what happens when it's just so many. Like y'all, like
That's true.
the world is mostly African. Or African dash, whatever the fuck else you call yourself.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I think that happens with groups of people, period. Like, you put enough people together, that shit just gonna go wrong.
Niggas gonna do
Because everybody don't think the same
We
way.
gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do, but
Yeah. You can't put a bunch of
like
people
the only
together.
reason it got changed is because a new splash got added into the mix. That's the only reason it changed.
Yep.
But like, it's like you would have to think in order to have that many people on the same vibe, like you would have had to start that way.
Yeah.
How the fuck you supposed to get back that way if we didn't already niggas had crack
Yeah.
and niggas had millions.
Uh-huh.
Niggas that had prostitution and niggas that had holy fucking matrimony. Like nigga, we didn't had two
We had
sides of the whole
everything for real.
of the whole coin and shit. It's about time to figure out what to do and wrap this shit up.
Yeah. It's time to call the curtain on this motherfucker.
Yeah, like what y'all niggas gonna do, man? We gonna keep doing this shit or what? Like,
That's kind of where that's like the thing I was thinking about the most. Like, are we not tired of going through it with each other? Like, why we can't just get it right?
why can't that nigga say, can't we all just get along?
Why can't we just get along? Why can't we just
Niggas
be
say
together?
ain't no kumbaya, nigga.
Why we can't just get together and be families like we used to be? Why we can't just get together and say, fuck the bullshit, I just want to be with you and we gonna do our thing? Why we can't do that?
You gonna play devil's advocate or I'm gonna play devil's advocate?
Shit, I don't know how to play neither, nigga.
Look, man. These bitches, man.
You know where I'm gonna go with it.
These bitches, man. Man, the bitch gonna do what she want to do, man.
She is, but I'm just saying, like, I hear they complaints, but I also hear men's complaints.
Niggas gonna do what they want to do.
Niggas gonna, and I'm not gonna act like I am a nigga, but I understand that we don't always do right either. So I'm not saying that
they don't care.
Yeah, I know they don't care. I'm just putting that shit out there. I do consider that we ain't always did the right thing either. But I just feel like that ain't got shit to do with us, nah. Cause you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
crazy.
That's the past generation. That ain't us.
No, look at that count.
Bro, if we keep looking at it like that, shit ain't gonna go no further, bro.
I'm talking shit. Look. So check this
It's
out.
not gonna turn up no more, bro.
Check this out. So, like, with that, like, I feel like that's about, like, emotionally charged thinking.
Yeah.
Like, the way we be dealing with each other, like what you talking about.
We go off our feelings and shit, or how we feel, or how we think about some shit that we heard.
Like, I think we gotta learn how to operate our thoughts without them having to be emotionally charged.
Man, fuck.
Like, we get emotions and then be like, "Ooh, that's what I'm gonna do." Like,
That
nigga,
is that. But I ain't gonna
because
cap.
an emotion is not the thought.
One of the keys to that is just really sitting there and thinking on it, though. If you just say this what I'm finna do and then you go do it, it's gonna always have you do some bullshit.
Yeah.
Likely. But if like you sit there and actually think on it for like a while, you'll be like, you'll really think about it. You probably won't make that sense.
I ain't finna do that shit.
You be like, damn, I ain't gonna do that dumb ass shit, man.
Take time, dog.
Motherfuckers don't be thinking about the shit they do before they do. They just say some shit or they feel a certain type of way and they just let that guide them. But it's like, you really, in order to have a successful relationship, I feel like as black people with each other, you got to really sit there and be like, all right, why did they really do this? Because it's like, we have to start putting ourselves in the other person's shoes for real. Because it's like, that's the only way. That's the only way. Like, we have to, as a whole, really consider what the other person, like, we got to stop going off of what we think or what somebody else told us this shit mean. Why did this person do this? Okay, this person, I don't like let's say, all right, I don't want my girl to stay out past 2:00 in the morning. All right. Niggas don't like that. That's some shit niggas might not like. All right, I don't want you out all night. But why did she stay out all night? Do y'all be into it? Do y'all be arguing all the fucking time?
That's that nut ass.
Do y'all? Nah, I'm just saying though, you gotta really like start considering other things. Do y'all actually like each other? Because y'all can't sit around each other for too long, so she don't want to be home.
Oh, that's a major one. Give me that for sure.
Do y'all actually like each other?
Facts. Y'all just holding on to something.
Are y'all just kind of letting that shit ride? Like,
yeah, okay.
also, was she tired or something? Did she fall asleep at a friend's house? Because shit like that does happen. As much as we don't want to believe it, sometimes shit like that do happen.
Did not fall asleep.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing things out there because
we
it's
talked
like,
about this before.
we have. But what I'm saying is
talked about that.
that don't always mean she on bullshit. Like, man, you ain't never been drunk as hell and just been like, fucking, I'm past the that shit like that happens.
I wake up in the middle of the fucking night, one nap in, 1 hour in the nap, nigga, I'll take my ass home.
Exactly, but that's understandable though.
Right,
That's
do that.
understandable. Do that.
Motherfucker,
Now,
yeah,
if she
bring your ass home.
if she don't do no other stuff, all right, I understand. Get on her ass. But what I'm saying is, we don't be considering a lot of shit from each other. Just as
I feel you.
We don't consider each other for real because it's
And
like
consideration
I am my
is
own human
definitely
being
an
outside of
attribute
fucking with
of
you. Like, people got to realize that I'm really a human being outside of fucking with you. So I'm not always just thinking about you all the time. I'm not. That's normal. People have to stop acting like that's wrong. Like, I'm my own person. Because if that motherfucker is only thinking about you all the time and only on your ass all the time, that motherfucker get irritated. Well, let's not act like we ain't never dealt with a motherfucker that's always trying to be up under you and always doing this and that. That shit gets annoying. Be your own person. That's all I'm saying.
It do, but you need a healthy mix.
Yeah, you need a healthy mix. What I'm saying is don't let it get too unhealthy where it's not good.
Yeah, facts. I give you that.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. What you got on that, E?
I think it's both parties, man. I don't think it's just the man. I don't think
That's what I'm saying. It's both sides.
both of us. Like he said, we don't consider
each
each other feelings at all, but being mindful definitely will help out a lot with that.
Yeah.
But then again, it's hard as hell.
You also got to know who you're dealing with too.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard as hell when like to be dealing with somebody that you want to stay the same. So if they do change, you consider they changed up on you instead of just being okay with them.
It ain't even that. Sometimes it's just people gonna change. Like, people are gonna change.
I think love stands on consideration, loyalty, openness, and honesty.
Right.
People don't even know to be open, man. You can't even say that.
Man, you gotta.
Man.
You're gonna be in a relationship, bro. You gotta.
Cause you can't even tell people certain shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta. I think people should stop even entertaining shit they know they ain't really gonna fuck with.
And that's how I be, bro.
Yeah.
I don't be
you
like
can,
that, bro.
You know that shit ain't going where the fuck. You know we're productive.
I agree with that.
Why are we? I feel like niggas too old to be still playing.
God damn it. God damn it.
Hey, man.
Or like even if we not too old to still be playing, it's too much shit going on to still be playing. We gotta raise the next generation. Like we gotta get serious about life.
We gotta raise the next generation for sure. That shit should have been in effect. Like these
That's
niggas
the initiative, right?
coming up kind of crazy nowadays, man. We gotta put a stop to that shit.
Yeah,
you feel me?
We just gotta set a better example and be a better people type shit. Like we'll raise the vibration. We don't even necessarily gotta like go try to take a gun out of nigga hand or no crazy shit like that. We just can just start doing better shit. Like stop making this bitch such a fucking mess hole.
And I also damn, I hope that idea didn't just leave my head. I also think as a whole we need to learn how to not necessarily de-escalate shit or just get with people like you said that's on what we on. As a whole, we don't. Let's be real. Most people don't fuck with people that be on what they on. So that's why the problems start happening. You can only talk shit because you chose to deal with somebody. You know, that's on your accountability. That you chose to deal with somebody that you knew wasn't on what you was on a lot of the time. Because after they tell you the first couple no's, you already kind of know where the direction that shit going. Like, I ain't going for this, I ain't going for that. You know where that shit going. So instead of giving them leniency and this and that, maybe we should just remove all our evidence from over there and just go somewhere else. A lot of the time, like you said, we should just stop dealing with certain shit.
Good idea. So the moral of the story is, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
You feel me?
Set shit free. Let shit be.
Yes, sir.
It's a Black Regalia podcast. We out. What's that?